Buying stuff won't make you happy is a phrase often repeated in our world. And yet, it would appear from the statistics that we don't actually believe it. Most of us seem to live in a way that absolutely appears to chase happiness through the things that we buy. So, I thought it might be helpful to dive deeper into the phrase, not for the sake of just being another person to repeat it, but to explain exactly why it's true. Buying stuff won't make you happy. And here are the reasons why. Number one, possessions always fade. The joy we feel from a new purchase is always temporary. A fresh pair of shoes, a new phone, a new piece of furniture, even a new car or a dream home feel exciting for a moment, but that feeling wanes quickly as the purchase begins to fade. No matter how shiny or cutting edge something might be, and no matter how expensive or luxurious it is, everything we buy begins to age the moment we bring it home. Number two, there's always something newer. Just when we think we've finally caught up, something new comes along, another upgrade, another model, another trend. From clothes and cars to kitchen gadgets and technology, our materialism keeps changing on purpose, and so the cycle begins again. We convince ourselves that happiness is just one more purchase away, that we'll finally be caught up with everyone else, but the finish line always moves. Another reason buying stuff won't make you happy is because possessions take more than they give. Everything we own requires some of our life in return, and not just our time, energy, money, and focus when we buy it, but also everything we bring into our homes must be cleaned and organized, maintained, managed, and eventually removed. Slowly and subtly, the things we own begin to own us. The purchases we thought would make us happy slowly begin to drain our lives instead. Possessions often take more than they give. As Henry David Thoreau once put it, the price of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it. Possessions often cost too much. Let me continue. Number four, possessions add worry onto our lives. Every physical item we bring into our homes represents one more thing that can be broken, scratched, or stolen. This is another reason buying stuff won't make us happy. Every increased possession takes up physical space in our home and mental space in our mind. A fifth reason is that contentment just can't be found at the store. One of the most essential keys to finding happiness is in the discovery of contentment. Think of it this way. It is very difficult to live a happy life if we constantly believe there's a better life out there. But that contentment can never be found in our purchases. If more stuff made us happy, we would be the happiest generation in history. But our overflowing closets and garages tell a different story. The truth is, no matter how much we own, it never feels like enough. A sixth reason buying stuff won't make you happy is that there will always be someone with more. Chasing happiness through possessions is a race that can't be won. The search for happiness in possessions is always short-lived because it is based on faulty reasoning that buckles under its own weight. If happiness is found in buying material things and more stuff, then those with more will always be happier. But we know that's not true. The game can never be won playing it that way. Lastly, it is not possessions that make us happy. It is experiences and generosity that make us happier. Study after study confirms this. Experiences, especially those shared with others, brings more lasting joy than things ever could. And the benefits of being generous with our money are well documented. We remember what we give, not what we accumulate. So where does this leave us? It leaves us with an important invitation, not to want less, but to want better for our lives. Where will happiness actually be found? In faith, in love, purpose, generosity, growth, contribution. These are the pursuits that bring lasting fulfillment. And these are the investments that always pay off in the long run. But the more life we waste chasing possessions, the less life we have left over to pursue happiness in the places we can actually find it. In other words, it's not just that buying stuff won't make us happy. It's that buying stuff we don't need is actually keeping us from happiness. We would be wise to stop chasing what doesn't bring happiness and start making room for what does.